How do environments change? Environments naturally change over time. These changes can occur very slowly or very quickly. Changes to an environment can affect ecosystems and the species that inhabit them. The process of change. Thousands of years ago, a forest may have been a lake filled with fish and water plants. Over many years, the lake dried up and was replaced by a marsh. And later still, trees began to grow, replacing the marsh, grasses, and bushes. This process of gradual change from one community of organisms to another is called succession. Succession occurs as the environment changes. Changes in an environment affect the communities within it. As communities change, conditions might change also. New conditions allow different communities to grow. At first, the newly formed lake has no living things. In time, rivers carry soil into the lake. Algae, bacteria, and spores from fungi are in the soil. The algae and other organisms add nutrients to the lake. The lake can now support small plants. Insects that eat the plants enter the ecosystem. Herbivores also become part of this new community. Number one, the process of gradual change from one community of organisms to another is called A. Succession, B. Merging, or C. Extinction. Number two, succession occurs as the environment A. gets older, B. gets colder, or C. changes. One step at a time. In most cases, succession occurs in stages. If the conditions are right, bare land might become grassland. Grassland will give way to shrubs. Shrubland will become a forest. Communities grow and replace one another until there is a stable community with few changes. Changes in climate may also affect ecosystems. Climate is the average temperature, winds, and rainfall for an area over many years. Climates change very slowly over a long period of time. More than 15,000 years ago, snow and ice covered parts of North America. Trees, grasses, and many flowering plants could not grow. As the climate became warmer, plants and animals moved in. Eventually, the plants and animals formed the forest communities we see today. The blank is the average temperature, winds, and rainfall for an area over many years. Is it A, weather, B, climate, or C, decade? Number four, climate changes vary blank over a long period of time. A, slowly, B, randomly, or C, quickly. Changing species. In the 1800s and early 1900s, settlers watched huge flocks of passenger pigeons fly over the Great Smoky Mountains. By 1915, not a single passenger pigeon was alive. The passenger pigeon had become extinct. The entire species had died out and was gone forever. Species sometimes become extinct because they cannot adjust to the changes in the Earth's environment. Climate changes, volcanoes, and even meteors have caused extinction throughout Earth's history. In modern time, human activities such as habitat destruction and hunting are the main reasons species become extinct. One population drops below a certain number, the species may not be able to recover. Populations of species that have been reduced so much they are in danger of becoming extinct. These species are called endangered species. Species that may soon become endangered are threatened species. Both endangered and threatened species sometimes leave an area to search for a more suitable environment. Number five, an animal is blank when an entire species has died out and is gone forever. A, increasing, B, extinct, C. Remaining the same. Number 6. Blank, blank, and even blank have caused extinction through Earth's history. A. Climate change, volcanoes, and even meteors. Or B. Drought, weather, and even animals. Species now and then. Oh, we still have one more. Number 7. Some species have been reduced so much they are in danger of becoming extinct. These are blank species. A. Endangered. B. Safe. Or C. Increasing. Species now and then. Fossils show us that life on Earth has not always been the same as it is now. Over long periods of time, changes in the environment have caused species to change or adapt as well. Scientists can compare fossils of organisms that lived long ago with organisms that are alive today. Woolly mammoths lived long ago. They have since become extinct, but many are preserved as fossils. Some mammoths have been frozen solid. Scientists compare these frozen mammoths with modern elephants. They both have large tusks and long noses. Their skeletons are also very much alike. But the woolly mammoth and modern elephants are classified in the same family. Fossils can also tell us about the environment long ago. Sometimes fossils of marine creatures are found in dry climates. This tells scientists that long ago, shallow seas must have covered the area where fossils were found. Number 8. Blank show us that life on Earth has not always been the same as it is now. A. Fossils. B. Friends. Or C. Fungi. Number 9. Sometimes fossils of marine or sea creatures are found in A. Dry, B. Wet, or C. Icy.